day you came and took your breath away, left you all alone to bleed. The day was dark, it broke your heart, couldn't find the strength to breathe. If you wanted to, you could fly, leave it all behind. But instead, you close your mind, try to hide it inside. You don't even have to hurt this way, you don't have to be afraid, everything will be okay. You gotta move on, and it's time to press on. Every once in a while, teach yourself to smile. It's time to leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind, yeah. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. It's been a minute, it's been a while. I miss your laugh, I miss your smile. You wanna hide, cannot be real. What we hide can never heal. You know I'm here when you wanna talk. I'll hold you close and say it's not your fault. It'll take some time, my friend. I'll stick with you till you smile again. You don't even have to hurt this way, you don't have to be afraid, everything will be okay. You gotta move on, and it's time to press on. Every once in a while, teach yourself to smile. It's time to leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind, yeah. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Yes, I know, sometimes it hurts too much. You'd rather hide the past inside and hope you got enough. But all I pray is one day I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And all I pray is one day I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And every tear you cry will disappear from your eyes, your eyes. And every dream that's dark will suddenly come to life, to suddenly come to life. Suddenly come to life. Suddenly come to life. And all I pray is one day I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And you would leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind.
Oh, Pinocchio.
I've been lying to myself for the longest time. Welcome to the Blank Canvas Tour. I want you to know that your song is still being written. Your song isn't finished. You are God's poema. You are His song. And it might have been a rough first verse. It might have been a rough first 30 verses of your life. It's not over. Because your song will not end how it began. Your story will not end how it began. There's someone here, you barely showed up today. It took all that you had to be here, and you weren't even sure about tomorrow. Don't give up. God's still writing your song, and I'm telling you, it gets better. Oh, just wait till you hear the chorus. Wait till you hear the bridge. Wait till you hear the part where the angels sing along. Can you just hold on and let God finish writing your song? Because you are his masterpiece. You are his poem, and I know it doesn't feel like it, but you are a work of art, and he who began a good work in you, he will complete it. So let him. My friends, the best is yet to come. Just don't give up. See your smile again, and all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again, and all I pray is one day I will see your smile again, and all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again, and every tear you cry will disappear from your
Jason and Allison are missionaries reaching families in the home, kids in the classroom, and people of all ages all around the world. Through their Bible app, My Tribe, they are reaching families in the home with affordable Bible curriculum, interactive worksheets, and weekly Bible videos taking families through the Bible in chronological order. Through Llama TV, they are reaching kids in the classroom with Bible-based curriculum in public schools. That's right. The principles and values of the Bible are returning to American schools. And through I Am Entitled, Jason and Allison are currently in 171 countries, reaching millions of people through music, media, and ministry.
You are greater than these walls I'm circling. You are stronger than this army that I see. You are bigger, oh, than the mountains that I face, and I would choose to only praise you. This is my song, and this is my dare to worship you, even as these walls are standing there. And this is my song, and this is my prayer. I will declare, yeah, that nothing is too hard for you. There's nothing you can't do. I'll keep my eyes on you, and watch these walls start crumbling.
Today, we have guests. That's a joke. This is my piano. We have guests, Jason David and his sweet wife, Allie, and, their own brand of home missions, going around, creating curriculum for kids, sharing not just a compelling story, but a testimony full of trust in God, commitment to each other. And I just want to thank them for being here today. So They are going to they're going to share their story with us, along with some fantastic music. My kids will be here in a second too. They're a little behind. So let's open up the service with some prayer today. Father, we thank you for the spirit of obedience that inspires courage in ministry. And we thank you for this couple here today and their story. And I just pray that each of us finds that challenge that we need to hear, that spark for whatever's next, that thing that opens up our imagination and supplies us with vision to follow through with and just inspiration to love you more. We thank you for this day, Lord. It's in your name we pray these things. Amen.
Welcome to the Blank Canvas Tour.
Breaking news today. Lead singer Jason David
admitted to the hospital.
Surgery has begun.
Stage 4 cancer.
Cancer of the tongue.
Stage 4.
Removing 80% of his tongue.
We are in shock. His music career is over.
He will never sing or speak again.
This is the end of Jason David.
He will never sing again.
If he even survives.
What will he do next?
How do you come back from this?
Tonight we have heartbreaking news.
There are just no words. Thoughts and prayers.
He has passed away.
The cancer has spread throughout his body and getting worse.
I'm just asking for prayers today.
When the dreams die, where to go? How do I get there? To the land of lost hope.
15 surgeries later.
He has no voice.
He cannot speak.
Life looks so different going forward. He's starting over.
Starting from nothing.
How do I get
Like
there?
canvas.
How do I? My dream died. My dream died. I was wide-eyed, still alive, and my dream died. And my mom cried, and my dog tried. And I know this diagnosis goes toe-to-toe with my pride. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I was not fine. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I quit trying. Cause the truth is, it was ruthless. But she knew this, she fought me through this. I told my wife for better or for worse, but it's been worse. Only worse, stuck in the bed, not home with her. Stuck and they said go wet a hearse. And then told her forget the nurse. Not much more we can do with her. To watch her week with the doctors were. I was gonna grow with her. We were gonna try and change the world. But now I can't sing, can't dream, can't be the me and those wedding photos in the polo. You know the one she married. But I promise you I'm coming home. I swear you won't end up alone. When the dream dies, so I'll sleep. Open up your eyes, yeah. How did I get here? How did I get here? Yeah.
I'm here with Jason David. So you lost 80% of your tongue to stage 4 cancer, almost died. In fact, you wanted to die. You wanted to give up and stop fighting cancer. Tell us what happened.
It was 9 p.m. in the hospital on a very dark night. I was giving up. My wife walked in and she just knew. And she didn't know what to do.
What did she do?
She sang.
What did she sing?
She sang my favorite hymn.
Come now, come, every blessing to my heart to sing like grace. Yeah.
She forgot the words. So she made up her own words.
Really?
And to this day, I remember those words.
What words?
She sang,
You are good.
right, church, let me hear you sing. You are good, God. Oh, you are good, God. You are good, God. Yeah, you are. Oh, you are. When a dream dies, don't fall asleep. Open up your eyes, dream a different dream. When a dream dies, don't fall asleep. Open up your eyes, dream a different dream. When a dream dies, yeah. Open up your eyes, yeah. When a dream dies, don't fall asleep. Open up your eyes, dream a different dream.
I hadn't slept in days, but as she sang, I drifted off to sleep in the peace and presence of God. She didn't give up. She didn't let me give up. They said I'd never speak or sing again. But then,
A new song is going viral.
Have you heard this song?
I am untitled.
I am untitled.
6 million views. 6 million views in 2 weeks. It's a hit song. Breaking the internet. These walls. With almost no time.
He was told he would never sing again. He was told he would die.
Is this the same guy?
It's the same guy.
You're watching the impossible.
2 years ago, he lost everything.
2 years ago, he lost everything.
But now he's back. A new song and a new name.
Refusing to give up.
Pursuing a new dream. Pursuing a new dream.
This is a miracle. He just won't quit. What will he do next?
I'm a blank canvas.
Welcome to the Blank Canvas Tour. Thank you so much. You may be seated. We're going to have a special day today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jason David. This is my wife, Allison. And today's going to be a unique service. Now, we were actually here 3 years ago, but it was on a Thursday night. And so this is, I think for many of you, this will be our first time getting to meet you, so we're so excited to be here. Thank you so much for welcoming us. Thank you for being here instead of the Bengals game. Good luck with that later, and we're gonna have a good time. We've really enjoyed getting to work with your team and your pastors, and you always make us feel so welcome. And John was just an amazing introduction, which is super encouraging because I was at one church where the pastor who introduced me, he forgot my name while he was introducing me. So he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage." The cancer guy. And I felt like everyone was like, "Yay, cancer, 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 cancer." And man, that was my least favorite introduction. I never wanted to be known as the cancer guy. When I was 5, my mom asked me, "Jason, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And you know what I didn't say? Cancer guy. Because I'm so much more than just a cancer guy, right? Because I've been bitten by a seagull, and and nobody ever talks about this. Never had a pastor forget my name and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the seagull guy." And it was like, "Yay, seagulls, mine, mine, mine." That has never happened. I've been sprayed by a skunk. Nobody talks about this. I've been chased by a beaver. Nobody talks about that. I've been ambushed by a possum, tackled by a Rottweiler, and kicked in the stomach by a sheep. By that one. That's the sheep. That's me dressed as King David holding a demon sheep. But if you were here 3 years ago, you have already heard the worst thing that we ever survived was being surrounded by 3 sharks off the coast of California. In fact, that one was so traumatic, we turned it into a comic book. So this is me. There's the surfboard we were on. There's the sharks. Also, there's the beaver. There's the seagulls that bit me. At this point, it feels like we survived half the animal kingdom. Go ahead and put that comic book. I'll show you so you can kind of see. You can skip to the comic book. So yeah, sharks, beaver. There's even a bee. I got stung by a bee. But my wife and I, we met as teachers, and we learned how kids have so many different learning styles, and one of the best ways you can really teach kids is incorporating a variety of learning styles. So audio, visual, hands-on, all of that. And so I'm excited to say we created a blank canvas workbook, comic book, where everything I'm about to preach is actually in this comic book. All the stories, the Bible verses, everything we're about to preach, with coloring pages and fill in the blanks and games and activities, so that as your kids are sitting here today and they're hearing the sermon, they can take it home and go deeper and really study it and really let it sink into their hearts. But it all kicks off with all the animals that tried to eat me. And yet, even though I survived all those animals, I'm still known as the cancer guy, right? Not the shark guy, not the seagull guy, I'm the cancer guy, and I get it. I lost 80% of my tongue to stage 4 cancer. 80%. I lost so much of my tongue that they had to build a new one. So you see this chunk of my arm right here? They took that chunk of my arm and they built a new tongue and they put that in my face. So you know how some people say they speak with their foot in their mouth? I'm speaking with my arm in my mouth. Although my wife will tell you I speak with both my foot and my arm in my mouth. Now I know the kids are with us today. Kids, you guys want to hear something crazy? Like super crazy? Yeah? All right, so you know how your arm grows hair? You know how your arm grows hair? It was luscious. It grew like it was in a hot, moist swamp. It was tickling the roof of my mouth. I felt like a kitty cat coughing up hairballs. But I have good news for you. I went through 8 weeks of chemotherapy, 35 rounds of radiation. They shot lasers through my face, and it killed all the hair cells on my tongue. So now my tongue is the equivalent of a middle-aged man having an identity crisis because my tongue has gone bald, and it just bought a motorcycle. All right? All right. Only one of those things is true. But when I first did the surgery, my doctor told me, Jason, you're never going to sing again, you're never going to speak again. And for a long time, I couldn't speak. By the time I could speak, I was stuck with a permanent speech impediment. I now have this lisp, and it makes me sound like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. Anyone here familiar with Ice Age? Would you like to hear my Sid the Sloth impression? Yes. They left without me. They do this every year. Why? Does anybody love me? Isn't anyone cares about Sid the Sloth? So there you go. That's my Sid the Sloth impression. And I didn't even have to try. The number one question I get asked on tour, Jason, oh my goodness, Jason, are you the actual voice of Sid the Sloth from Ice Age? The answer is no. Look at my bank account, they're not paying me. The actual voice actor who did Sid, he's a professional voice actor, comedian. He did the voice of Bruno from the cartoon Encanto, but we don't like to talk about Bruno. One person got it. Awesome. The second most common question I get is, Jason, are you the voice of Larry the Cucumber from VeggieTales? The answer is also no. But I've been asked so many times if I am Sid the Sloth that I decided to write a song about it.
He sounds like Sid.
Yup, it's true. Yes, I do. I sound like a kid's cartoon. Yup, it's true. Let me tell you a tale or two.
Jason, a wee little boy with dreams to be a rapper. Oh, look at the little guy go. Oh, wait, what's this? His new nemesis, cancer.
My doc told me I had really bad luck. That's not scientific though, I looked it up. But You know what? At least I sound like that dude from my favorite cartoon when I was growing up. Sid the Sloth, that was his name. I see the little critter from the movie Ice Age. It's true, he was my fave, and I used to do impressions of him on the stage.
They left without me. They do this every year.
28 years old, diagnosed stage 4. Lost my tongue, oh no. And now I talk like so. Rapping with the list, rapping with the twist. Now I sound like this. Wish I didn't rap with such a list. To rap without a tongue, man, I feel so dumb. Maybe I should hum. Nah, everywhere I go, people gotta know. Are you the voice from my favorite show? Are you Larry the vegetable? And I'm like, no, I'm not a vegetable.
It's now time for silly songs of the... Wait, you're not Larry.
Ha! Are you Sid? Yes or no? The same actor voice from Encanto? Well, I hate to disappoint, so I'm like, yo, we don't talk about Bruno. We cancel culture, we cancel cancer, we cancel cancer, we're writers, fans, and tweet technology is defeat. We cancel culture, we cancel cancer, we cancel cancer, we're writers, fans, and tweet technology is defeat. But alas, I dream, this is me. I sound like Sid every time I speak. I sound like him, it's embarrassing, but I won't quit. Hey! He sounds like Sid, that's what they say. He sounds like Sid, well that's okay.
Whatever this is.
When I first heard my voice, I wanted to cry. It was bad enough, they said I would die. Are you telling me that though I survive, the rest of my life I'm gonna sound like I'm 5? Yo, the other day on the phone, calling the store. I wanted to tell her, like, I'm kinda old, but she was extra helpful. I wanted to quit, I wanted to hide, to never make a sound for the rest of my life. But then I realized that in my silence, as I got quiet, cancer triumphed. No way, cancer cannot win, to take more from me than it already did. So I'm back, though I may sound mid, cause I sound like Sid. You sound like Sid, that's what they say. You sound like Sid, well that's okay. You sound like Sid, you sound like Sid. To all my friends just like me, fighting these disabilities, rather hide than to be seen. Step on out into the light, let's you and I begin to shine. Show the world how we can dream. Alright kids, this part's for you. You were meant to be seen, you were meant to be heard. You have a voice, you are a gift, you are valued more than words. You are loved, you have worth, you have purpose on this earth. So step into the light, and let's begin to shine. Step into the light. Please don't hide. Step into the light. Please don't hide. So yeah, I get called Sid the Sloth, and of course, the cancer guy. And that used to bother me until I remembered what God says about you and me in the book of Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. Let's take a look. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works. Let me hear you say workmanship. Another translation says handiwork. We are God's handiwork. Let me hear you say handiwork. My favorite translation of this verse says masterpiece. We are God's masterpiece. Let me hear you say masterpiece. But the actual Greek word that is being used right here is poema. Let me hear you say poema. and this will inspire the English word poem. Now, I love to write poems, I love to write songs, and I thought that maybe if I was to show you my songwriting process, it might really help bring these verses to life. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna write a song right now, right here, on the spot. Total improv. To prove it's improv, you get to pick what I'm going to sing about. So, we'll get deep and spiritual later on, but for now, what is something fun you would like me to write a song about? Yell it out. Something fun. Roller coasters. All right. What is your name?
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Want to say hi, Cindy? All right, Cindy, you picked roller coasters. Why roller coasters?
Because they're fun.
They are fun. Did you ever, have you always been like a roller coaster person?
Still am.
Still am, nice. No fear? No, you're cool with it? You just go for it?
No fear.
Nice. Have you ever had to go on the roller coaster with someone who was afraid?
Maybe once.
Maybe once. All right. But they got through it. Awesome. All right, Cindy, that actually reminds me when I was a kid, I went to Knott's Berry Farm in California with my cousin. She was a girl. That's very important to remember because she really wanted to go on this new ride called the Ghost Rider, completely made of wood and termites. And she was really excited about it, and I didn't want to go on it, and I wasn't going to do it. And then she triple dog dared me, and I had to defend the men, right? I couldn't let a girl do it. So this, I'm gonna sing about my traumatic experience with roller coasters. Thank you for bringing it up and reminding me. Something sad and really bad happened to me. I went to a theme park, and it was not Disney, which means it really shouldn't cost as much. Anyway, my cousin roller coaster with the skeleton sign should have been a red flag. It was called the Ghost Rider, and she said, I dare you to ride it. And I said, I'm hungry. Maybe we should come back when it's closed. Maybe we should go get a milkshake and some fries. Think about our life and the decisions that we make and how they're really important. She said, I'm a girl. You're a boy. And I'm gonna do it. And I was really insecure, so that really worked. And then she said, I triple dog dare you. And that's when I knew there was no turning back. So they pushed me to the front of the line, and I sat down as a very angry teenager whose uncle probably owns a theme park, gave him a job that he didn't deserve, and he slammed that seatbelt into my stomach and said, you're not getting out, there's no escape. And I began to cry. The ride hadn't even started yet. It took forever to go up that line. It was like 100 feet high. And as I looked to my side, I said hello to about 1,000 termites as they went chomp, 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 chomp. And then I began to scream as the roller coaster went up and he was not crying. No, he was laughing at me. And then he said, Jason, I'm sorry that I made you go on that ride with your girl cousin. Would you like a milkshake? And I said yes, because that might help get the taste of vomit out of my mouth. So thank you, Cindy, for that reminder. I need a therapist. Thank you, Cindy, so much. Give it for Cindy, our brave volunteer, giving us a good song prompt. Cindy, what would you like to call that song? What? No roller coasters. I like it. I do want to say I've overcome my fear of them since then, but I respect you because you were never afraid in the first place. But I'm going to give you a little insight into a little songwriting secret. So, this song still needs some work. There was half of it didn't rhyme. All right, so it needs some work. The melodies are all over the place. But normally when I start writing a song, that's how it is. In fact, I've learned something. When I'm writing a song, I used to give it a title right at the beginning. I'm like, this is what I'm going to write about. Then I'd start writing the song, but every time I would notice by the time I was done with the song, it had become about something different or deeper or something bigger. And the original title I gave it no longer really described it well. So I've learned something. I actually will keep my songs untitled until I finish them. And then when I finish them, then I give them a title because now I really know what the song is about. Does that make sense? And I believe God is the same way, because take a look at the book of Philippians. I love this verse, Philippians 1:6. Can we put that on the screen real quick? Being confident of this very thing, that he who hath begun a good work in you will complete it. So he's begun a good work in us, but he hasn't completed it yet. So, if I am God's poema, if I am God's poem, if I am God's song, and he's still writing my song, then guess what? That means that right now I am untitled, which means the labels of this world do not apply to me. In fact, in the book of Revelation, it says God has a new name for every person in this room. A name, a label that nobody knows about. No one knows what it is yet. Why? Because God's still writing your song. He's still writing your story. So right now, you are untitled. So the labels of this world do not apply to you. The labels of disabled, poor, too white, too black, too this, too that, too young, too old. None of those labels apply to us because those people didn't make us. And I cannot allow their words to make me someone who I am not, because I spent 4 years of high school trying to perform for people. What I mean by that is I changed everything about me. The way I dressed, the way I did my hair, the music I listened to, the jokes I changed everything about me just to get them to change the label they had already given me. Only to find out that if people don't accept you for who you are now, they will not accept you when you change. And you will spend years adding to the anxiety. Man, I gave myself so much unnecessary anxiety in high school, and then when I graduated, I realized I don't remember half those people I graduated with. Why was I so concerned? Because here's the thing. When I get to heaven, every label that's ever been given to me, man, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're a nobody, no one's gonna miss you, you're nothing special, you're just... All those labels that have ever been given to me will die when my body dies. And there will only be one label that sticks. And that's the label that God gives me on that day in paradise when he says, Jason, this is your new name. So why would I spend my life trying to get the approval of other people in order to get them to give me a label I can't take that label with me when I die. Spending 80, 90 years of my life trying to please other people so that they will give me a label that I can't even take with me into eternity. There's only one person's approval I need, and that's the one who's going to give me my label that will stick with me forever, and that is Jesus Christ. That's the only approval that I need. And until that day comes, I am untitled. Let me hear you say, I am untitled. In fact, my wife and I, we make music together, and we ended up naming our artist name, I Am Untitled, which actually made it very hard for people to find our music. But anyway, I am untitled. Because listen, labels do a lot of damage. I want to give you an example. I want to introduce you to the most labeled person in the entire Bible, but to do that, I'm going to need a young, brave volunteer. I need a young, brave volunteer to help me out. All right, in the red, I see your hand. Come on down. Give it up for a brave volunteer. Awesome. I'm going to have you stand right here. Thank you for your help. What's your name?
Noah.
Noah, that's an awesome name. Noah, can you stand right there? All right, Noah, today you're going to play a Bible character. And it's not Noah, sorry. You're going to play a Bible character. You ready to find out who it is? Drum roll, please. You're going to play a leper. Woo! Yeah, come on. Contagious. Leper, all right. I'm going to oversimplify it. A leper was someone in Bible times who had like a rare skin disease, nerve disease. Basically, they couldn't feel pain. And the problem with that is, let's pretend like we're walking through town, right? We're walking through town. And let's say you stub your toe. But if you can't feel pain, you wouldn't even know it. So you would just keep walking, right? What would happen is, this is what happened with all the different parts of the Bible. You'd break bones, or of the body, you'd break bones, you'd rip skin. You wouldn't fix it or address it because you wouldn't know. It would get infected. And soon limbs would fall off, skin would fall off. And society said, man, you are so disgusting that we're going to give you a label and make you identify yourself by that label. Does anyone know what they would label lepers? What that label was? Unclean. We're going to put it on the screen. Unclean. Noah, anytime, let's pretend you're a leper and this is the town. Anytime you came to town, you would have to look at all of them and yell, unclean! So let's practice. All right, Noah, stay right there. I need to hear you all the way from back here. You're going to yell unclean at the top of your lungs. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, come on. That was good, Noah. Now, not only did you have to yell unclean, society said, we don't even want to look at you. So you need to cover yourself from head to toe in bandages. So Noah, my wife has a toilet paper launcher, and I need you to put both hands in the air, Noah, and hold on to that. And as soon as she pulls the trigger, you need to wrap yourself from head to toe as a leper. Are you ready, Noah? Oh, you're just like spin and just wrap yourself. You'll be good. I'll help you. You ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, go for it, Noah. Noah, 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 Noah. You're doing great. You're becoming a leper. You're becoming a leper. That was really good. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah, that's so good. Noah. Honestly, that was one of our best ones. That was really good, Noah. All right. So one day, this leper came to Jesus. Noah, can you kind of walk through? That's really good. You're a very nimble leper. All right. The leper says to Jesus, Jesus, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Now, I want to emphasize the word if. Let's put that on the screen. Jesus, if you are willing, you can make me clean. And now let's highlight if. If you are willing. All right, no, I'm going to have to take a seat right here, and I'll be back for you. All right, you just stay there and keep being a leper. All right. Give it up for Noah one more time. He's doing great. All right. We'll be right back. We'll be right back to you. But real quick, I want to show you something. If you are willing, you can make me clean. Notice how the leper didn't say, Jesus, can you heal me? Right? He didn't say, Jesus, can you heal me? He actually said, Jesus, I know you can heal me. His question is, Jesus, are you willing to heal me? This isn't a question of faith. It's a question of worth. This leper has all the faith in the world that Jesus can cure leprosy. He doesn't even doubt it. What he doubts is that maybe God thinks he's unclean too. I don't know about you, but I grew up always thinking God was mad at me. From the earliest age as a kid, I always thought God was embarrassed of me, ashamed of me, angry at me, disappointed in me. And can I tell you something? If you label a human being, if you label them long enough from childhood, they will grow up believing that they are the label that they've been given. And this leper maybe has begun to believe, I am unclean, disgusting, unworthy of love, unworthy of human dignity, and worse off, maybe God thinks I'm unclean. So this leper comes to Jesus, and every time this leper has approached someone, they've always slammed the door in their face, maybe spit on the ground in front of them, cursed them, embarrassed them, ridiculed them, mocked them. Why would Jesus be any different? So he comes up to Jesus and says, Jesus, I know you can't heal me, but my question is, are you willing? Like Jesus, when you look at me, are you disgusted too? Are you embarrassed of me too? Are you ashamed of me too? Because Jesus, everywhere I go, everyone, man, they hate me. They make fun of me. They mock me. They tell me, oh, man, go back to your leper colony, you outcast. Your granddad was a leper. Your dad was a leper. Of course you're a leper too. You're a nobody. Everywhere I go, nobody wants anything to do with me. And I've begun to think maybe it's me and not them. So Jesus, I need to know, when you look at me, do you see unclean? But here's the thing, when Jesus looks at us, he doesn't see unclean, he sees untitled. He sees a blank canvas that he can turn into a masterpiece if we will let him. And Jesus approaches this leper, Noah, you can come back. Oh, just about. We have to heal you first. Otherwise, you'll make them all contagious. Comes back to Jesus, and Jesus says, yes, I am willing. And he reaches out and he heals him, and he removes all the toilet paper. Give it up for our brave volunteer, Noah. Thank you, Noah. You may have a seat. After the show, my gift to you for volunteering is all of this toilet paper. And if there's another pandemic, you will thank me. Everyone say, I am willing. Listen, I believe that this leper got healed twice. Twice. The second time was when Jesus physically healed him of leprosy. But the first time was when Jesus said, I am willing. I want to help you. I want to heal you. I'm not disgusted by you. I'm not embarrassed of you. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not mad at you. I'm madly in love with you and in pursuit of your heart. Yes, I want to. I know everybody in your life has made you feel worthless. I know the things that your parents said to you that you still carry with you. The things your teachers said about you. The names that your friends, your so-called friends in school, the way they labeled you, the way they talked behind your back. And I know you've carried that with you for so long, and you've begun to think that maybe that's who you are. But when I see you, I see untitled. Because I know who I made. I know who I made. When I made you, I already knew the label I was saving for you. So don't let anybody else tell you what you are worth, because you were made in my image and therefore you have value. And my friend, I am willing to help you. And I believe those words, that was an emotional healing that probably did more for this leper than the physical healing did. Because that's the power of our words. Yeah, labels can do so much damage, but at the same time, our words can bring so much light. And I would like to show you an example. When I was sick, and they knew it, they spoke love. Jason was a good singer. Jason was a good friend. Jason was, and I thought, wait, I'm not dead. I wish I knew if you felt this way about me, yeah. When I was 17 and had anxiety, these words would have meant the world to me. But now they're saying I might have one more year to go. And finally I am hearing words that make me feel so whole. But it's too late to hear them as my body leaves my soul. Why do we wait for funerals? Leave flowers at the door, 'cause I won't need them anymore when I am gone to my forever home. I won't be at the funeral, so leave speeches on the floor. There are no eulogies in my new home. Speak love to me now, yeah. Speak while I'm around, oh yeah. While I'm still in this town, yeah. Speak love to me. Speak love to me, yeah, yeah. Speak love to me, yeah, yeah. And I'm no saint, I'm as guilty as the rest. I have the nicest words to say, but I keep them in my chest. I guess I've been waiting to get the news that it's my turn to speak at your funeral too. And that's when I will cry, and things will get so real. 'Cause you'll hear what's been in my heart and how I really feel. But you'll be busy dancing, so I don't think you'll care at all. Maybe I should say them to you now. And I'll leave flowers at the door, 'cause you won't need them anymore when you were dancing free in your new home. Forget about the funeral and say the words that give hope. While I'm alive, I love to hear you, so speak love to me now. Speak while I'm around, oh yeah. While I'm still in this town, yeah. Speak love to me now. I have a question for you. Why do we wait till we are dead, dying, to say the words we could have said while we were still alive? And why do we wait for silly eulogies? Your words mean nothing in the end, but they mean everything to me now. Speak love to me, oh yeah. Well, I'm still in this town, yeah. Speak love to me now, oh yeah. Speak love to me, speak love to me, speak love to me, yeah. Speak love to me, speak love to me. My friends, when I was in the hospital, I needed someone to speak love to me, someone to speak life over me, and that's exactly what my wife did for me. Let me paint you the picture. I wake up in the hospital and I can't breathe. This is a picture of me in the hospital, and my mouth was so swollen from the surgery that I couldn't get any air through my mouth, and the feeding tubes in my nose caused my nose to clog up with blood, and I couldn't breathe through my nose, and I had a tube, a trach in my throat, but it clogged up with mucus, so I could not breathe through my neck, my mouth, or my nose, and I would begin to suffocate. My body would shake, and the nurses would run in with a thin vacuum tube, and they'd shove it down my neck and suck everything out, and then 15 minutes later, it would all just clog up again. And this went on for 3 days, roughly every 15 minutes. Just suffocate, and man, there's so much fear, anxiety, panic, and pain. So they put me on pain medicine, and the problem with pain medicine is it blocks you up from using the restroom, and that can kill you. So they gave me this other medicine that helps the body to function and use the restroom, but the problem was one nurse ended her shift by giving me that medicine, and the next nurse began her shift by giving me that same medicine. And I don't know if you've ever been overdosed on poop medicine, but it is a party downtown, and not the kind of party you want to be invited to. And I remember the most humiliating moment of my entire life. I've never felt less of a human. I've never felt less of a man. I'm sitting on the cold bathroom floor of the hospital, literally sitting in my own waste, covered in my own blood, mucus, vomit, and tears. And I'm shaking, and I'm screaming, but I can't make a sound. And in that moment, all my brain could remember was the doctor said, "Jason, it only gets worse for the next 5 days." And I thought, 5 more days? I can't even do 5 more minutes. It was in that moment that they cleaned me up, hooked me back to all the machines and the tubes, and they put me back in that hospital bed, and that's when I decided, I'm not sure this is worth it anymore. I can't do this for another day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I can't do it. I'm tired of the pain. I'm tired of the fear. I'm tired of the uncertainty. And I just don't have any strength left. I don't have any fight left. So I think this is it for me. I'm good. I'm done. I'll quit. I grabbed my phone and I typed, "Easy ways to die." And I began to look around the hospital room to figure out how can I just make this quick and painless. Around that time, my wife walked into the hospital room, and she took one look at me and she just knew. My husband is giving up. And she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to say. All she knew is that she was powerless to do anything. It was completely out of her hands. There was nothing she could do, nothing she could say. So in that moment, realizing that she was powerless, she lifted up her hands in surrender and said, "God, I got nothing. I don't know what to do. My husband is giving up. My husband is dying. He's not fighting for his life, and I want to fight for him, but I don't know what to do." So So I'm lifting my hands to you, I'm lifting my voice to you, and I'm surrendering this moment to you. So she began to sing. Now, my wife is not a singer. She'll tell you that. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to marry a singer because I'm too competitive. But you see, worship is not about the sound of your voice. It's about the honesty of your heart. So she began to sing my favorite hymn. Come now, fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy praise. Streams of mercy, never ceasing, call for songs of praise. But then she forgot all the words because it's a long hymn. So she made up her own words to the same melody. She thought to herself, in this moment of darkness, in this moment of despair, when everything in my life is going wrong, what's the one thing that I know is true? What's the one thing I can hold on to? And you know what it is? That even when life is not good, God is. So she began to sing, you are good, God. You are good, God. You are good, God. You are good. You are good, God. You are good, God. You are good, God. Oh, you are good. You are good, God. You are good, God. You are good, God. Yeah, you are good. Oh, you are good, God. You are good, God. You are good, God. Yeah, you are good. For 3 hours she sang. Over and over and over she sang. I haven't felt God in so long. I hadn't felt peace in so long. But as she continued to sing over and over, I felt the peace and presence of God fill that hospital room. Oh, you are good, God. You are good. Let me hear you sing. You are good, God. Oh, you are good. Oh, you are good, God. You are good, God. You are good, God. Yeah, you are good. For the first time in several days, I drifted off to sleep in the peace and presence of God. I woke up the next morning in my right mind, determined to keep living, determined to keep fighting. So I made myself a checklist of 10 things I was going to get done that day just to get me going, keep me moving, keep me living, keep me fighting. And my friends, guess how many things on that list I got done? Guess. None! Except for one thing And as we come to a close, I wrote a song about it. It goes like this. I had a checklist, a to-do list, the things that I wish I'd accomplished. But I only checked one box. 9 or 10 things, maybe 11, that I was hoping I'd finish before 7. But I only checked off one. Don't forget the dishes, don't forget to mow the lawn, don't forget to take garbage out when you get home. And don't give up. And that's the only thing that I got done that day, and even the next day all over again. 'Cause sometimes it takes all that you have just to wake up again and survive that day. Believe me, that's enough, I know it's okay. Skip the other things, I promise they can wait. Promise me you will not skip this day. Wake up again, wake up and then don't give up. It was at the bottom in a hand-drawn box. Hard to make out, just like my scribbled thought. It didn't say much, but I got it done. Don't give up. 3 simple words, just one little task, but it took all my energy, everything I had. But I'm still here, so I must have got it done. Don't forget the laundry, separate the dark from light. Don't forget to fix the bowls, it's too dark tonight. And one more thing, don't give up. And that's the only thing I got done that day. And even the next day all over again. 'Cause sometimes it takes all that you have just to wake up again, survive that day. Believe me, that's enough, I know it's okay. Skip the other things, I promise they can wait. Promise me you will not skip this day. Wake up again, wake up and then forget the dishes, forget to mow the lawn, forget to take the garbage out when you get home. Just don't give up. My friends, you are God's poema, and he who began a good work in you, he will complete it. You see, I almost forgot that verse. I almost ended my poema early because I was angry. I hated my poema. I hated my song. I hated my story. I hated my life. I hated cancer. I hated what cancer took from me. And I decided I want to quit. I told my pastor I quit. And my pastor looked at me and said, Jason, why? I said, because my best days are behind me. Cancer robbed me of my best years, robbed me of my best gifts. It's all downhill from here. And my pastor looked at me and he said, Jason, I do not for 1 second believe that. Your best days are not behind you. They're still in front of you. I know it looks bad right now, but this is not how your poema ends. Your best days are still in front of you, Jason. I believe a day will come and you will speak again. Not just speak, Jason, I believe you will sing again. Not just sing, Jason, I believe you will preach again. I believe a day will come where you will grab that mic and you will walk up those steps and you will declare to a room full of people that this has been the best year of your life. And when he said that, I thought, that was a very nice speech. But I didn't believe him. My friends, that was several years ago. But I would like to do something right now. I would like to grab this microphone and walk up these steps and stand on this stage and declare to a room full of people that this has been the best year of my life. And I don't say that to brag. I say that as someone who was on their deathbed, who wanted to kill himself, who never could have imagined that one day he gets to be here in Cincinnati with you, traveling America with his wife, blowing stuff up in church. What is happening? Getting to sing songs that he wrote. You might ask, Jason, what did you do? What did you do to get to this point? How did you get here? What did you do? What did I do? Nothing. Except for one thing. I didn't give up. And that's the only reason I'm standing here right now. Because when you don't give up, you give God the opportunity to finish the poema. And he who began a good work in you, he will complete it. Listen, I know in this room, there's a lot of trauma represented. There's a lot of tragedy. There's parents who have buried children. There's children who have buried parents. Siblings who have buried siblings. I know that sometimes life takes something from you and it's not giving it back. And the temptation is to isolate from the world, to put a guard up and try to protect the heart from any more pain. But my friends, when tragedy strikes, you only have two options. You can go back to your leper colony and grow bitter and angry at God, blaming God for something he didn't do. Because the weird thing is, humanity took God off the throne. So of course bad things happen to good people, bad things happen to all people because sin is on the throne. And yet we blame God. It's an easy way to not take responsibility for the pain humanity caused. I don't blame God for my cancer. I blame 5G cell towers. I'm pretty sure it was that. Not quite sure. I never did drugs. I never did tobacco. I'm pretty sure it's a human-made problem, though. So you could go back to your leper colony and spend your whole days angry at the wrong person. Or you can be like that leper. And you can take your broken heart, every piece of it, and take it to Jesus. Say, Jesus, if you are willing, I know you can bring healing. And Jesus will look at you and say, I am willing. That's the God we serve. A God who can take your tragedy and make you triumphant. Who can take your pain and give you purpose. Who can take your mess and make a masterpiece. Because when I say God is good, I'm not saying God's good because bad things don't happen to me. Clearly they do. No, God is good because in the midst of every bad thing that ever happened to me, God redeemed it. And now I get to stand here with you and share my story and have people look at me and say, Jason, I bet you wouldn't change a thing. Look because you got cancer, now you're going to do this? I bet you wouldn't change a thing. What? Yes, I would. But that's how amazing God is. Because when he redeems something, he makes it better than the original. When he turned water into wine, they said, this is better than the original. When God brings redemption and restoration in your life, it doesn't make sense. The world will look at you and say, how can you have joy? Look at everything that's been taken from you. How can you have joy? Because my God is a master artist, and he creates masterpieces. He will make you a blank canvas in a new creation, with every head bowed and every eye closed. If you're here and you've just been going through a really dark season, a really heavy time, and you just need a touch from God, you just need God to do something big in your life, a miracle or whatever it is, if that's you, with every head bowed, every eye closed, if that's you, I just want you to make eye contact with me so I can know I see you, God bless you. I just want to know who I can be praying for this week as we travel. I'll have your faces in my head and I can be praying for you. I see you, God bless you, God bless you. Every head bowed, every eye closed. If you're in this room and you've had thoughts of giving up, maybe giving up on God, giving up on church, or even just giving up on life, suicidal thoughts, self-harm, whatever, with every head bowed, every eye closed, if that's you, I just want you to make eye contact with me. I want to know who I'm praying with. God bless you. I see 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 you. God bless you. I see you. I see you. I see you. God bless you. I see you. I see you. I see you. You can bow your heads. You can close your eyes. I want you to know you are loved more than you could possibly know. And your best days are not behind you. You're giving up before the poema has even reached this best part. Your best days are not behind you, they're still in front of you. God, I pray right now for every person in this room who needs a touch from you, every person who has struggled with giving up. I pray you would put within them a new fire and a courage to live and to hope and to dream and to sing when they don't feel like singing. Create within us a new heart and a determination to live and to live for you and to show the next generation what it looks like to take a hit and keep standing and keep fighting in Jesus' name. And finally, with every head bowed and every eye closed, if you're here and you've never given your heart fully to Jesus, I mean every piece of it, every broken piece of it, you've never surrendered all to Jesus, or maybe you've done the whole salvation prayer, but if you be honest, lately you haven't been walking with God, you haven't had a personal relationship with Jesus, but this morning you would like to make it a day to remember as a day. September 14th, the day that you gave your life fully to Jesus. If that's you, every head bowed, every eye closed. If that's you, I want you to make eye contact with me so I know who I'm praying with. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I see you. I see you. I see you. God bless you. God bless you. I'm going to have everyone just repeat this after me. Say it loud, say it proud. Dear Jesus, let me hear you say it like you love him. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving me. Thank you for living for me. Thank you for dying for me. Jesus, here's my heart. Here's my life. Here's my soul. I'm living for you. Thank you for forgiving me of all my sins. and making me a new creation. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. We used to end the show right here with everybody crying, and then we decided maybe that's not the best way to end the show. So, we're going to end with a finale. If you thought we made a mess, this is nothing. Get ready, ushers. I just wanted to let you know that my wife and I, we were called out as missionaries. We sold everything. We sold our home in California. We are no longer Californian, praise Jesus. and we just live in a little RV. We've been traveling for 21 months straight, over 600 days living on the road. We minister in churches, schools, hospitals, cancer events all over, and we're seeing hundreds and hundreds of people. In fact, just in Ohio, a couple months ago, we saw 1,000 teenagers at the altar giving their life to Jesus, just weeping and crying. So we just want to let you know that the reason we're on this tour is one of the things God has done. He's opened up the opportunity to go into public schools with our curriculum and to bring Bible-based teaching into public schools and see it completely transform the classroom. And you'll see it in this little closing video. But I just want you to know that whatever you donate today, whatever you purchase, helps us to sponsor public schools and helps us to stay on the road and reach thousands and thousands of more young people and people of all ages all around America as we bring this message of a blank canvas to schools, to hospitals, and to churches. So thank you so much for opening your doors to us. And as we come to a close, I just want to remind you that the best is yet to come.
Jason and Allison are missionaries living full-time on the road as they minister across America, reaching families in the home, kids in the classroom, and people of all ages around the world. Through their Bible streaming app, My Tribe, they are reaching families in the home. Within 1 year, the My Tribe video app will walk your family through the Bible from Genesis to Acts and beyond. Experience weekly Bible episodes packed with heart and humor, as well as interactive worksheets, Bible memory songs, video games, and so much more. This powerful Bible curriculum is transforming families across the nation as kids and parents fall in love with learning the Bible together. Through Llama TV, Jason and Allison are reaching kids in the classroom with Bible-based curriculum in public schools. That's right, the principles and values of the Bible are returning to American schools. And through I Am Untitled, Jason and Allison are currently in 171 countries, reaching millions of people through music, media, and ministry. You can support these 3 missions in just 3 easy steps and receive a free gift. Step 1, on your chair is a QR code, and if not, you you can scan the QR code on this screen. Simply pull out your phone, open the camera app, and point it at the card or screen. A secret link will appear, click on it, and claim your free gift. Step 2, click the link, claim free gift, and you will receive free music from I Am Untitled, including the songs you heard today. We will only text you when new music is released. Scroll through the other links to follow Jason and Allison on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also view tour dates as well as enjoy the new Jason David podcast. Step 3, click donate to support Jason's missionary work. You can donate one time or donate monthly to help Jason and Allison continue to reach every corner of America and beyond. If you prefer donating in person rather than online, meet Jason and Allison at their resource table in the lobby today. Anything you donate or purchase at their table will help fund this ministry. At the table, you will find Jason's new album and vinyl record Blank Canvas featuring all the songs you heard today and several more. You will also find a special shirt featuring the lyrics Allison sang over Jason in the hospital. Plus, at the table, you can purchase Jason's book as well as today's Blank Canvas comic book for kids, in addition to several more resources from plush toys to adventure books. And if you would like to see your kids or grandkids experience the Bible in 1 year, creating a powerfully strong biblical foundation for their lives, make sure to pick up the My Tribe Bible curriculum today in the lobby. Whatever you purchase or donate today will help our team reach families in the home, kids in the classroom, and people of all ages around the world.
Thank you for your support. My friends, your story is still being written. Your song will not end how it began. You are God's poema, and the best is yet to come. So let's end today with one final song. You are good, God. Ha! It's been a journey. I should be there right now. But with this breath I've been given, I can't help but keep singing. Go! We gon' sing it from the mountain light, from the world to the downtown light. Around the world, yeah, we shining light, and we can't stop, let this can rock. We gon' sing it from the mountain light, hey, from the world to the downtown light. Around the world, yeah, we shining light, and we can't stop, let this can rock. All tribes and tongues we singing, voices ringing. I ain't even got not a tongue to sing with. No tongue, no problem, if the rocks cry out, I'll open up this mouth and get it out. I hear him asking, maybe stop rapping. White boy with the lips just shouldn't happen. But he can't sit and silence me. Why you think I hide so easily? Nah, I was born in the valley, I was bred in the shine. I came up to the alleys and the dead in the grass. Killed cancer twice, conquered suicide. Took a blow to the face, but returned to the fight. Yeah, and now I'm back with a new shine. Blank canvas, God is making a new shine. And so we off on a new grind. I need you to stand up, here we go. I want to hear you sing. Yeah, you are. Let me hear you sing. Yeah, you are good. You are. Don't lose heart, yeah. Don't lose faith. At the end of the day, God's gonna show up. We're gonna be okay. Don't lose heart, don't lose faith. At the end of the day, God's gonna show up, we're gonna be okay. Don't lose heart, don't lose faith. At the end of the day, God's gonna show up, we're gonna be okay. Don't lose heart, yeah. Don't lose faith. At the end of the day, God's gonna show up. We're gonna be okay. Give it up for my wife on the pyrotechnics. You may be seated. Thank you so much. If you can, come say hi to us at the table. And once again, anything you purchase, anything you donate is going to help us on our missionary journey. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Day you came and took your breath away, left you all alone to bleed. The day was dark, it broke your heart, couldn't find strength to breathe. If you wanted to, you could fly, leave it all behind. But instead, you close your mind, try to hide it inside. You don't even have to hurt this way. You don't have to be afraid. Everything will be okay. You gotta move on, and it's time to press on. Every once in a while, teach yourself to smile. It's time to leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind, yeah. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. It's been a minute, it's been a while. I miss your laugh, I miss your smile. You wanna hide, cannot be real. What we hide can never heal. You know I'm here when you wanna talk. I'll hold you close and say it's not your fault. It'll take some time, my friend. I'll stick with you till you smile again. You don't even have to hurt this way. You don't have to be afraid. Everything will be okay. You gotta move on, and it's time to press on. Every once in a while, teach yourself to smile. It's time to leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind, yeah. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Yes, I know, yes, I know. Sometimes it hurts too much. You'd rather hide the past inside and hope you got enough. But all I pray is one day I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And all I pray is one day I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And every tear you cry will disappear from your eyes, your eyes. I will see your smile again. And all I pray is one day I will hear your laugh again. And you would leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind. Leave the pain behind.
Oh, Pinocchio.
I've been lying to myself for the longest time. I've been telling myself that I'm just fine. But I'm lying to myself, thinking I could hide. But the lies never help. No, baby, I'm not alright. 'Cause I'm tired.